big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight.
The left fielder, Chu. First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And BRAUN will need to play this off the wall. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Behind 0-2 now. Chu stands at second with no outs.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Number 18 backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Nomar Mazara
comes set. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Brewers, the center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Gallo racing back to the track. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, number 18. He swings and grounds it to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. The second for one. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Into the box now, number 15. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
The third baseman, number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The next 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting it.
Stepping up now, Jose Trevino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that bat.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Into the box now, Mike Minor, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1 the count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. In there, strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. In his career against Mike Minor, he's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. Mazzara is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Mazzara racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. No balls and a strike to count. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. A breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Ball one.
Ball one.
Count 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Line to the right side. Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in now, Ronald Guzman.
Up next for the Rangers.
Line drive to left.
First baseman.
Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now.
Now batting, the catcher.
So digging in now, Jose Trevino. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in next will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Squeezing it is Odor, and there are two away now.
The center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hard hit toward the hole. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the start of the fourth upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Leading off for the Rangers,
thank you, Heidi.
the pitcher, Mike.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Shin-Soo Choo is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then digging in, Christian Yelich. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line, but speared on a hop. And he's retired, one away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll be a base hit for BRAUN.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And that's in there, base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are two away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Thames. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Minor sets. First pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Moustakas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that. So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara. Ladies and gentlemen,
now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
The 0-1 hit hard up the middle, reined in. So stepping in, Rougned Odor. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screw.
First baseman, Ronald.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Mike Minor, to second for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The next 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the digging in now. Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. Odor has a play. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Fouled away. Arcia aboard here at first with nobody out. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases.
Up next for Milwaukee.
In is Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Now batting, number 18.
Digging in now for the Brewers, number 18. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Line softly toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
For Milwaukee.
Sometimes you got to scramble a good pitch. That's just a nice job of throwing your hands outside there, going to get it. Soft liner to the opposite field. Nice job.
Your attention,
Now here comes
please.
the Rangers skipper
Now
out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number
And
48,
that'll be all now for Mike
Rafael
Minor.
Montero.
So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Gone! And that one had some extra distance.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter.
Into the box,
catcher,
Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
So
number
striding
3,
forward now,
shortstop,
Orlando Arcia, 1
Orlando.
for 2. He grounded out first
Arcia.
time up, and followed that with a base hit. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about?
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single.
Number
3 for
15.
4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, number 15, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and 1 strike.
O'Doul.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hernan
Perez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Hernan Perez.
This is line to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain on his way to second.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's only 1 for 10. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Chu is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Up next from Milwaukee.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Chase Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Brewers, number 57.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jose Trevino. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Another 0-2 coming. Grounded to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. 1-1 the count. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 5. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he strikes him out here. Sean Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Sean Kelly.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 18. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. Mazzara is there, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. In there, a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
First pitch coming, here it is. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. Moustakas takes his lead at third with 1 away. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Eric Thames. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chu giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Corey Spangenberg will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lorenzo Cain. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now pitching for Teaxes, number 59.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores, and the 2nd run will score as well. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Here's Rognan Odor now. And now pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
0-1.
No balls and a strike to count.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the heart.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jones.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He was a ground out victim last time up. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 18. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Chu is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Jose Leclerc is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Andrew
starts him out with a changeup for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The center field.
Standing in, Joey Gallo. He went deep back in the 5th. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air out to left. On the move is Braun. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Number 2 will come on now and pinch run here.
Orlando.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Manny Pena will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. What is going on? From the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch. Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
On to first, a double play, but meanwhile, the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Christian Yelich. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. This is line to left. Chu is there now to put this one away for the third. Number 2 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Josh Hader comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Cain will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in, Rougned Odor. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Luke Farrell comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 60, Luke Farrell.
Line towards center field. Gallo patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Into the wind, the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, number 2.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Long throw to third. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied into very shallow right. Odor ranging into the outfield. He's got it. Has the winning run. Standing in, Ronald Guzman working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Fouled away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Jose Trevino. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Trevino.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Falefa, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Ready on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Jesse Chavez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Matt Alberts is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th, as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. This is flared out towards second. And that's the first out.
The center field.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chu has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Christian Yelich. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. Grounded up the first baseline. 0-1 count, the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Behind 0-2 now. Liner towards second. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
You